Good morning, George Peabody School. Happy Women's History Month. You may have been studying lots about different women from history and even women in the present day. So, someone like Kamala Harris, who has become our first woman of color in our White House, first woman in our White House. It's so exciting. And there are so many women who have broken barriers and who've become the first women who we are excited to celebrate this month and all year long. And I want to read a story to you today about a woman who I didn't know anything about. Her name is Mary Walker. And I didn't know anything about Mary Walker until I studied up um, on her a little bit through a slide deck that I'm going to make available to you through your teachers and through Mr. Vrew's newsletter this Friday. So feel free to poke around once you get your hands on it through the newsletter. And maybe if your teachers have time, and they may be able to share the slide deck with you so that you can learn more about fascinating and amazing, strong, bright, independent, courageous women you may already know about, or they may be able to introduce you to some women who you have never heard about, like Mary Walker, someone who was so brave and who was able to listen to herself and not want to be told by others who she should be. Something that I think is so important for each and every one of us, no matter who you are. So I want to share this slide deck with you and share this story with you. I hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful week. Mary Wears What She Wants by Keith Negley. Once upon a time, but not too long ago, girls weren't allowed to wear pants. Can you imagine? The only thing girls could wear were uncomfortable dresses, heavy and hot and hard to breathe in dresses. Tied too tight and can't bend over tresses. It's the way things have always been and the way things will always be, they said. And no one thought it should be any different. Actually, that last part's not entirely true. Mary thought it should be different, and she had an idea. A very daring idea. A great idea. Mary liked it so much, she went into town to show everyone. It was kind of a big deal, and not everyone liked it. "You're going to regret wearing pants, Mary Walker," they all said. "No, I won't," Mary said back. But she kind of did. Mary didn't understand why everyone cared so much about what she wore. "They've never seen a girl wearing pants before," said her father. "Sometimes people get scared of what they don't understand." "So I should go back to wearing dresses?" asked Mary. "I didn't say that," said her dad. That night, Mary didn't get a wink of sleep. The next morning, Mary decided she didn't like being told what to wear. Pants were just plain better in all sorts of ways. As she left for school, she discovered she could even walk faster in pants, which Mary really appreciated. But when Mary got to school, it was more of the same. She started to worry this was how things were going to be from now on. "I'd like to go to school, please," said Mary. "But you're wearing boys' clothes," they all said. "I'm not wearing boys' clothes," said Mary. "I'm wearing my clothes. Now, if you'll excuse me, please, I'm late for school." And with that, she pushed through the door and went inside, prepared for even more of the same. Except it wasn't the same at all. And it was never the same again. Mary Walker was born in 1832 in Oswego, New York. She was arrested several times for wearing pants and always said, "I don't wear boys' clothes, I wear my clothes." She graduated medical school in 1855 and was captured during the Civil War when she volunteered with the Union Army. She did so many things that people thought only men could do. In 1865, Dr. Mary Walker was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for her service during the Civil War and is the only woman who has ever received it to this day. And it's been awarded more than 3,000 times since 1861. Mary Walker died in 1919, and we thank her for all she did to challenge the way things were always done.